Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your favorite English bulletin, The News. You're broadcasting live from TVT studios here in Ilome. Here are the headlines. Togo is taking bold steps toward full energy independence. Driven by major structural reforms and significant investments, the government, under the leadership of the President of the Council for Esazmina Nyasingbe, is advancing its vision of electricity for all. In today's bulletin, we'll bring you more on how these reforms are ensuring sustainable power supply for communities across the country. The Togolaise Center for Exhibitions and Fairs, CETEF Togo 2000, has officially appointed King Mensa as the face of the 20th Lomé International Fair. The agreement underscores a shared commitment to highlight Togolese creativity and strengthen one of the country's major economic events. Stay with us, all the details coming up shortly. It is always a pleasure to have you join us. So our very first story, Togo is firmly moving towards greater energy self-sufficiency. The country has initiated structural reforms with major investments made at the highest levels of the state in line with the national agenda for national electrification led by the President of the Council for Esazmina Nyasingbe. The results, electricity imports from neighboring countries have been reduced, and the nation now benefits from a more stable, reliable, and sustainable power supply for its population. Kwesi Glade tells us more in this report.
Togo is accelerating its ambition to achieve universal access to electricity by 2030, thanks to a strategic focus on diversifying energy sources, modernizing the national grid, and cutting down electricity imports, which once made up nearly 2/3 of national consumption. This transformation began in 2020 with strong prioritization in the Togo 2025 government roadmap under the leadership of the President of the Council for Esazmina Nyasingbe. Several large-scale projects have since been launched, including the Blita solar power plant, the largest in the West Africa, as well as the progressive deployment of mini solar and hydroelectric plants across the country. By harnessing its abundant renewable energy potential, Togo is reducing its reliance on fossil fuel while contributing to global climate goals. These energy infrastructure are now feeding increasing amounts of clean power into the national grid, supplying hundreds of thousands of households and easing the country's energy expenditure. As a result, electricity imports have steadily declined, generating positive impact on public finances and enhancing national energy security. The electrification rate has also continued to grow, reaching 74.5% in September 2025. Over the same period, the country reduced its energy dependence on external sources from 64% in 2020 to less than 50% in 2025. This energy transformation, driven by strong political will and strategic investments, reflect a new era for Togo, one where challenges are turned into opportunity for sustainable development.
In line with Togo's drive towards energy self-sufficiency, the central region is emerging as a key hub in the national electrification strategy. Through major development projects, the government is strengthening access to reliable, high-quality power for communities. From rural electrification to modern energy infrastructure, the region is seeing concrete progress that is transforming daily lives and boosting local development. Gabriel Ayena has all the details in the following report.
The Blita photovoltaic power plant exemplifies the commitment of the President of the Council for Esazmina Nyasingbe to realizing the ambitions of the Togo 2025 roadmap by ensuring broader and sustainable access to electricity. This major energy infrastructure represents a significant step forward in improving the country's electricity supply. Originally commissioned with a capacity of 50 megawatts in 2021, the plant was expanded to 70 megawatts in 2023. This upgrade increase the number of households that could potentially be connected from 158,333 to 222,000. As one of the largest solar installations in West Africa, the plan offers a sustainable solution to the country's energy access challenges. In Blita-Loso, local communities have welcomed the project, which has notably improved daily life. More than a power generation facility, the Blita-Loso solar plant has created jobs and stimulated local economic activity. Another key initiative strengthening the region's energy network is the high-voltage substation of the Communauté Électrique du Bénin, located at the northern exit of Sokodé. This strategic infrastructure enhances electricity distribution and stabilizes the national grid. Together, the Blita Solar Plant and the Sokodé Bay Transformer Station are major assets for Togo's energy sector, delivering tangible socio-economic benefits to communities. In line with the national plan to accelerate electrification, a new renewable energy plant will soon be constructed in Salem, near Sokodé. This project will further advance the government's energy strategy and underscores its commitment to sustainable and inclusive growth.
Energy to power our communities. Let's move to food as a source of energy to our bodies. How can we ensure food for future generations while protecting the planet and its people? This key question brought together experts, policymakers, and agri-food actors during World Food Day 2025. Under the theme, Hand in Hand for Better Food and a Better Future, discussions focused on practical solutions, including reducing food waste, promoting local products, and ensuring access to food for vulnerable communities. A conference rich in ideas with one shared goal, a world without hunger by 2030. Kwesi Glay reports.
Hand in hand for better food and better future. This powerful message united national and international actors from the agri-food sector in Lomé. Participants gathered on World Food Day to discuss concrete solutions capable of sustainably transforming the food system. 6 panelists, experts from diverse fields, led discussion on key issues: inclusion of vulnerable populations, reducing food waste, promoting local products, and building community resilience in the face of food challenges. The rich and constructive exchanges underscore the urgency of collective action to ensure that every individual has fair access to sufficient, safe, and nutritious food. It is important to avoid the loss of food products and handling them properly from the farm to the table. We must also find ways to valorize byproducts and food processing waste. For example, during harvest, only mature products should be collected to prevent deterioration during storage. Regarding storage, it is essential to have facilities that meet quality standards to preserve products and prevent spoilage over time. From a technological perspective, we need to adopt innovative solutions. According to the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, the success of this global fight depends on strengthened cooperation between the public and private sectors. Only through the new synergy of action can the ultimate goal be achieved, sustainably eradicating hunger by 2030.
Togolese and French notaries have renewed their partnership and ambition. The 20th anniversary of cooperation between the National Chamber of Notaries of Togo and the Interdepartmental Chamber of Caen ended in Lomé with the close of the 14th University of Togolese Notaries. The two institutions now look ahead to modernizing the profession and strengthening legal security. Gabriel Ayena tells us more in this report.
2 days of discussion and reflection marked the 14th University of Togolese Notaries, coinciding with the celebration of 20 years of partnership between the notaries of Togo and those of the Court of Appeal of Caen. Sessions focused on key topics including notarial practice, land law, and the management of local government assets, providing valuable insights and enriching the participants' professional expertise. The 2 days dedicated to these themes allowed Togolese North Race to help local communities better understand and apply regulations governing local management. By promoting awareness and understanding of these texts, we can, as our profession requires, contribute to establishing legal peace. The celebration was especially beneficial for the National Chamber of North Race of Togo, which emerged from the sessions better equipped to meet the challenges of the profession. We are members of the International Union of North Race, which brings together North Race from over 84 countries. There is much to learn from other countries in terms of tools, legislation, and technology, including software designed to make our work more efficient. Broad cooperation is essential. We hope this partnership continues to strive and bear fruits, especially for our young North Race, helping them to further develop their skills. In recognition of their contributions, certificates of merit were awarded to North Race who have kept the spirit of cooperation alive over the past 20 years. Exchanges with the French delegation are expected to modernize Togolese notarial practice and strengthen legal security, ultimately supporting local development.
The Togolese Center for Exhibitions and Fairs, CETEF Togo 2000, has chosen the artist King Mensa as the official ambassador for the 20th edition of the Lomé International Trade Fair. A formal agreement was signed on Tuesday, October 21, to cement this collaboration. The partnership symbolizes a shared commitment to showcase Togolese creativity and further promote one of the country's flagship economic events. There's more in this report. Signatures and the exchange of documents made it official. King Mensa is now the ambassador of the 20th edition of the Lomé International Fair, as well as the celebration of 40 years of this historic event. Through this collaboration, CETEF aims to give the annual commercial gathering a stronger international dimension. The artist has embraced his new role with enthusiasm. It is a great joy for me. As I always say, work for yourself, because if you don't, no one else will. This gives me even more motivation to continue my work. I will do everything I can to support this initiative. The work has just begun and there is much to prepare. We will see how everything unfolds. This partnership represents a fusion of art, commerce, and innovation, reflecting CETEF's vision for the Lomé International Fair as more than just an exhibition space. It is a hub for celebrating Togolese talent. We have just signed this agreement with the artist widely regarded as the king of Togolese music. We want to associate the event with his image, presence, quality, and talent so that the fair shines not only nationally but also beyond our borders. King Mensa is extremely popular not only among young people but across all generations. He is timeless. The signing of this agreement marks a new milestone in the preparation of the 20th edition of the Lomé International Fair. CETEF is placing the event under the banner of strengthening partnerships and showcasing national expertise. That brings us to the end of today's bulletin. Thanks to my wonderful team and to you, cherished viewers, for watching. Stay tuned to our channel for more updates, and remember that you're a star, so shine wherever you find yourself. Have a wonderful evening. See you next time. Goodbye.